5-0 last league. Nah, we lost the last one. Please just let me go 0 free drops so I can get this deck out of my system and move on to the next terrible deck. Oh, there we go. Can't win. Probably was waiting. Oh, Esper. Well, Esper's probably just as bad as Jeskai. Oh, okay. I have a feeling I shouldn't trust this guy. Auras, and I don't know what this does, but I'm just gonna cast my spell now. I haven't seen anyone cast the Nitha Capuchin yet. Blood Imperative. Maybe I got too greedy with Grow. If I had played just Grow on turn 3, I'd be casting Immortal Sun right now. Mortal Sun, won't you come? Yeah, it does look like might have a new player here, but who knows? They also might just have a counter spell. That would suck. Little beaters, little counter spells to bag them up. Sabotage. Probably playing this game poorly. I probably should have just said go with March up and yeah. Sabotage. I always yes, Sabotage, right? Really? Figured Sabotage would make sense with Blood Imperative. I guess not. I'm gonna lose. I have a feeling I'm just gonna lose. Maybe not this game, but... Okay. Oh, I guess I should have played Temple Garden. I changed my mind. I was gonna play, say, go and cast a March, and then I decided to just play Tristani instead. I'm not gonna give it away. Not sure he would figure out why I would play non-tap founder anyways, but... Yeah, that's a sad Tezzeret. Alright, what do you got opponent? Denitha. First strike's kind of annoying. I'm not sure I'm pushing through that much damage. He lifelinks with that, he lifelinks with Blood Imperative. Kind of playing loose. Have you tried building a blue control deck with Karn, Tezzeret, and Treasure Map? I have not. Is that really better than just putting 4 Teferi in your deck? Seems like a lot of work to have cards that are just worse than Teferi. Or is this Ruinous Blast? Wow. Sorry about that, Whammy. The Immortal Sun stands strong. So that makes sense. That all makes sense. I think I'm just gonna Deafening Clarion just for the one guy, because I don't want to keep getting hit by whatever legendary sorcerers they have in their deck. I know Conley brewed anyone watch that the other day? Conley brewed up a legendary deck. He played it in the friendly leagues. He can keep playing legendary sorcerers because of Tez. Oh yeah, good point. My bad. Yeah, I get it. I'm dumb. Twitch is smart. So he has a lot of black. He doesn't have that much blue. I guess I'll go after. You know, just your classic Star of Extinction Pelaka Worm in the same turn. Do I also have enough mana to activate Archer of Araska? I don't think I do. I'm one short, unlucky. I feel like Immortal Sun should make activations cheaper too. Not only spells. Hey Lorenzo, I'm gonna update the deck list, but you need to not put a space when you use the deck list commands anyways. That doesn't work. I didn't look, did they keep on top or not? I guess I'm not gonna play my Tristani. Price of Fame. Is Price of Fame any good? Seems alright. Oh no, I already played all lands. Disaster. Still can't play the land. Okay. We need Vance Blasting Cannons. I don't play enough spells in a turn to play Blasting Cannon. It might be a Lich Mastery deck, Born Nova for free wins. Where do I live now? I live right outside of Paris. Oh, one guy asking me if I have a power 9, one guy asking me where I live. Sounds like the plan's all coming together. You guys a team or something? Gilded Lotus plus Omniscience plus Chromatic Lantern. Do people in France lock their doors during the day? Yeah. I'm sure there's some villages where people don't lock their doors, but I think that's more of an American suburb thing to do, to not lock your door. I guess I'll just cast the comma. Dream Eater. Knew it. I guess I should have played Gaia's Blessing. I'm gonna get decked. What are they bouncing, by the way? Oh, this is a waste of my time. The gateway, sure. So I can use it again. Nice. Thanks, brah. Alright, I guess I'm not gonna risk a syncopate or something. I'm just gonna cast. I guess I shouldn't draw cards during my turn. I want my Banefire to get the rest or something. Casting a search when I have the comma in play does not seem like the best. Should have kept Tristani in hand. I don't think they have sweepers. They've only played spot removal. Alright, I'm gonna draw some card just in case they have like a bunch of removal. Just trying to find that Banefire. Oh yeah, March works. That'll do. I mean, they need 2 removal spell. I guess they could have Settle. That'd be funny. Dude, I broke it. I broke the Ruinous Blast meta. Playing Zakama, Tristani. Let's see. What did they have? They had Search for Skonta, Dream Eater. Removal seems pretty trashy. They had Tezzeret. Carnage Tyrant's probably pretty good against them. Star of Extinction. I think Spyglass probably decent. Probably on the proactive stuff. Maybe Knights. Deals with Surge. Binding's probably good against their deck too. On these cards, on these cards, on that, on Carnage Chi. Did they play Vraska's Contempt? They did. Pelaka Worm's probably kind of whatever. Think they'll live Thieves now? They have a lot of good cards in their deck. I think I'm gonna get Thieved right out. Carnage Tyrant's not even that great against Blood Imperative. This is good one after Tristani. Didn't play that many Planeswalker. Maybe 2 Immortal Suns enough. Kind of always want to draw Immortal Sun. The Kama is not that good. March of the Multitudes. They only have counter spells. Why do I have Carnage Charm in my deck? I guess it's hexproof. They have a lot of spot removal. Mario is everyone's like scared shitless of the Thief of Sanity. Alright. I kept in some deafening clarions. I have 2 clarions, 2 banefire, 2 bindings. I don't know, he has a legend deck. So I'm not even convinced. Let's see how good Twitch chat is. Twitch chat with the sideboard reads. Island, Thief of Sanity, here it comes. You know, that or Danita. That's a real card. Oh yeah, Thief is like awful against Tristani. I forgot about that. They just play your stuff and you play Tristani and get it all back. Man, that's one card I'll never get back. It's a combat gun forever. That was a nice draw. Sometimes I'd keep grow till I have 5 mana. I was gateway in play, obviously. I just play it now. The next one I like grow over gift. They can't destroy it. Like, so nice. You get to start using gateway right away. Oh, look at the value. 2 lands gone. I'm gonna keep all the cards I can absolutely not cast. I'm just gonna play Tristani, I think. Just want to get on the board in case they have Tezzeret. It's funny, he did have Connive, Concoct, or whatever the card is in his deck. In their deck. They could steal my Tristani. That'd be fun. Oh no, even if they steal Tristani, it says at the beginning of your end step, each player gains control, so you can't steal Tristani. That's sick. Ooh, speaking of sick. See, that card's just so much better than Gifts of Paradise. In this specific deck anyways. It's not even close. It was funny, I saw Glacial Fortress turn 1 in game 1, I was like, oh god. Probably can't win a million euros. Turns out they're playing more of a brew. Yeah. I heard the flavor on Tristani was a bit like lore was. Apparently she saves people that got kind of perverted by Nicobolas or something. Also, maybe like people are saying maybe it was like against Thief of Sanity, maybe hostage, maybe Wizards was worried the hostage taker was going to be a bit too good. Should have done that before playing my land. What's OP playing? OP's just playing a brew. Bad deck, probably. Yeah, if you cast Tristani of Thief of Sanity, it's not going to work out very well for you. That's something I would definitely do before reading the cards or whatever, you know. I can see myself... Are the tokens yours if they steal Tristani? No. Pretty sure you get to keep the tokens. I mean, I'm not a rules expert, but that would be my guess. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna play it. Because, you know, what am I waiting for? Boo. Well, I guess they knew about it, right? It's kind of dismantling my plan. I'm not even really winning the race. All that life gain. Brutal. It is nice. I did a good job at not drawing any basics, so more basics left to search. One basic, one Guildgate. Am I actually testing for the GP? Kind of. If I hate every deck, I might just gamble. I might just gamble that everyone's gonna play black-green. I think I can build that deck to beat black-green and the white aggro decks. So that's about it. Alright, did Jax guess Rona was no legendaries in their graveyard? That seems pretty unlucky for them. That's what it does, right? When you play it. Am I ignoring blue-red at that point? As in, I'm ignoring blue-red was ramp, or I'm ignoring blue-red as... I think blue-red's just kind of bad against black-green. How does this deck be against mono-blue? It's really bad against mono-blue. Probably like, you know, can't win territory bad. Played against it once, I got 2-0'd. It wasn't especially close. They didn't have good draws. They had like one game they had like triple obsession with counter spells back up, and second game they only had like turn 2 trickster into turn 3 obsession plus counter spell. Kill it. Trota. Just a tome, right? Yeah. Could there be a Black-Green X Masterminds Acquisition Ram deck? I don't think Masterminds Acquisition's that exciting. Was that conjecture? Well, let's see if they have anything. Banefire plus Blaze for control matchups. The problem is if you put too many Banefire and Blazes, I think you're just going to lose in a lot of other matchups. I mean, I could just try and board in 4 Blaze, 4 Banefire, 4 Carnage Sharon or something dumb. Is this correct statement? Mono Blue is less popular at GP and Pro Tour than online. Probably. It's really cheap to build, right? I don't think it's that good. I seem to lose a lot against it, but... like, I've been thinking about playing it, maybe? And people are always like, don't play it, it's bad, blah, blah, blah. People are like, I beat that deck all the time. I don't know, maybe I just run bad. Lots of variance against well, GG. Fun Police is here. It is crazy how they always have it. To be fair, you mulligan if you don't have it a lot of the time, but yeah. Is this list in contention for the GP? I don't know. I would really have to be pretty desperate to play that deck at the GP. I feel like that mono blue deck might be popular. I might play the blue deck, honestly. I don't think it's that bad. I actually would have had a shot this game if I had Royal Plains because I have so many Clarions. But then I probably would have less Clarions. Discard Star. I'm gonna board them out anyways. Maybe I should just keep in Star, just hope I run them out of counter spells. Yeah. Played the blue deck, I went 4-1 in 0-2 drop, I think. 2 leagues I played it in. I wonder if Trostani's any good. Trostani. I'm just supposed to keep in Star. Mortal Sun. That one's something higher impact than Trostani. So on March. I mean, March is not that bad, it's expensive. Alright, I'm gonna try that strat. I'm gonna try keeping all the cheap-ish spells and have all the removal. I mean, Carnage Charm is gonna kill them pretty fast. Settle isn't that great because of the targets. Yeah, it's true I don't have a ton of spells that target. That is true. No, looks like they have the Trickster draw. Trickster Obsession. Not our opt. Top. If you win bottom, top, bottom. What's his free ops? Maybe a Jin. Kind of, I guess he topped and opt the first time. Alright, well, we're gonna win this game. Almost definitely. Unless they brought in sleep. Probably gonna have a counter spell, but whatever. I have my next couple turns planned out. Isolate, sideboard card. Isolate sounds pretty good if you're trying to beat exactly that deck. I mean, I would probably bring it into the white aggro decks. It's pretty narrow. I think Knight of Autumn's pretty good against that deck. Does 4 Knight of Autumn, doesn't get... Knight of Autumn's probably really good against them. They can't spell pierce it, they can't dive down. Yeah, I mean, if they don't have sleep... Can't imagine they brought in sleep against a Ram deck. That'd be so weird. Wouldn't it be that bad if he knows how I'm sideboarding? Who's the Volsking? Just Moto Reg? Is it a stream? Does this guy stream sometimes? Name just sounds kind of familiar. Is there another disenchant creature in Standard? Yeah, there's Reclamation Sage. There's Brontodon. Some German king. Some German king. Some German dude. Yes, he is the king of Germany. Can he race? Seems pretty unlikely he can race. Actually, I'm just dead if they have Jin, right? And I guess if tap out for Jin, I play Mortal Sun. Never mind. But they have to. They have to have Jin. Or Double Trickster? No, that doesn't do it. Is there a white Destroy Enchantment card in Standard? I mean, you have a bunch of Oblivion Rings. Invoke the Divine. How did they even win? I don't really want to jam Immortal Sun into a counterspell. So they need to block with Trickster. And then they have 5 power in play. With a Trickster, they have 7 power. So they need Trickster, Double Obsession. I'm just trying to think, like... Where's the list? I mean, it's literally just sleep. Sleep or Trickster plus Double Obsession. So I guess if the only way I lose is Trickster plus Double Obsession, I should play my Immortal Sun. This way they have to counter it, so they can't go like counter plus Trickster plus Double Curious Obsession. Dive Down can soak up some trample, yeah, but not enough. Oh. Yeah, that's a good point. So another winning line is block with Herald, dive down the Herald, and then that's 6, play a Trickster. So yeah, they need like Trickster, Double Obsession, but that doesn't work anymore. So they need Dive Down, Trickster, Obsession to win this game. That'd be super impressive. You know, looks like they have the Trickster. Do they have the Dive Down? That is absurd that they came that close. Wow. Yeah, also if I don't... anyways. Like, maybe Worm is okay, just because it's a creature, but they still have, like, this Disdainful Stroke and the Wizard's Retort and stuff. Looked like I sideboarded pretty flawlessly. If I had any of these other cards, I'd probably just lose. Like, literally. Maybe Route is better than Settle? Why do I have that targets? Knight of Autumn targets. Ixalan's Binding targets. I could see Route being better than the 4-mana removal spells. Just because it's more proactive. I could see Settle being bad. I could see March being good. Just race. I mean, that was me on the play, was them having a mediocre draw, and I barely won. What are my results so far? Was this deck actually good? I'm 9-2, but I don't think the deck's that good. Has some bad matchups. March, Tristani, Banefire, Settle. Is Gateway just too slow? Compass actually seemed like the best card against them. I wonder if Compass just not quietly the nuts. I shouldn't just play 4. They don't flip into legendary lands, right? Because I think you do get to like 7 lands, but you just die. You just lose anyways. And obviously the card is great synergy with sweepers. The problem is it's a card that doesn't do anything for a bunch of turns. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. This bait firing that one, I mean, that makes very little sense, right? Arena is definitely not cheaper than MTGO. It has no resale value. Arena is lower. But Arena, yeah, pretty low barrier, but I guess I should have. Wow, I love it, Jace. Kind of wrecked. I guess I should have Bane fired for 1. Feels bad, man. Gonna lose to Jace. Shouldn't be mad. I love that card. I've played it too. Every time I play it, it's good for me. Alright, it's gonna own this game. She's gonna go plus, plus, minus, get 2 more. Every creature in mono blue is basically bold to board. I disagree though. Banefire is pretty strong against them when I'm racing with Carnage Tyrant, etc. I think I might just cast Grow from the Ashes next turn. Alright, this guy got lost in the sauce. So you're just gonna disconnect. Merfolk Trickster. I think I just have to ramp and hope I draw Carnage Tyrant. So I could play Clarion, and they get 2 Jace. Yeah, I mean, I think I just lose to Jace. Just discarded Syncopate and Trickster. Do I just have to cast Binding and pray? Yeah, Jace pretty gross. Alright, I'm just gonna cast Binding and pray. Cause like Clarion doesn't even do that much. I boarded out all my stars. Boarded out Zakama. Boarded out every card that can actually overpower a Jace. Alright, I actually decided to go aggro. I mean, gotta assume they have a hard counter. Carnage Shine would have been pretty good. Banefire Jace. I think that's pretty bad. You know what would have been good this game? If I just had it turn to Gateway. No, it's a bit late. Turn to Gateway might have done work. Would I make any changes to my original right wed aggro deck list? I haven't played. It actually has a pirate counter spell. I haven't played it much. That's interesting. That was like, I mean, I played the deck with that card in it, and it didn't seem that good. It was like always worse than a dive down. Can we play True Fire Captain? I'd rather not. I don't know, man. I might play some White Red. I might just play White Red in Lille. But I wasn't even doing especially well with White Red. I was doing like okay. I was winning like 2/3 of my matches, which is, you know, for a serious deck, not even that great. I guess I'll play around the double spell pierce, play an untapped land. Probably have Wizard's Retort or something. Okay. Is there a point in killing a Jace? Not right now anyways. Because maybe they'll get greedy. Maybe they'll like -1 of the Jace and plus the other one, and then I can Banefire the last one, and at least they don't have any Jace left. Yes, two of the same Jace, that's what the card does. The ultimate is -5 create 2 tokens that are copies of Jace, except they're not legendary. Have you tried the Arcane Phoenix as a deck? Arclight, you mean? I've tried it. It seemed fine. I think it's probably pretty good because a lot of people are playing it. Some people have said it's busted. I don't think it's busted, but it's probably pretty good. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9. Been playing around Spell Pierce, right? The whole game. Alright. I don't know if I can really afford to play around Spell Pierce, but I think I can. Overall Jace. I like that card. I won with that card before. I've made multiple Jaces before. Sideboard technology against the like Durley deck. I think the Durley deck are supposed to be your best matchups. Why do you ever counter that? Oh, that makes sense. That's pretty smart. All right, GG's. I won a game. I won a game and kind of put up a fight. Hey, Eagles. Sexy Eagles. Did you guys know that they modeled the art of Jace Cunning Castaway after Eagles? True story. Have you seen these white-red lists running around with the flying 1-drops? I have. I don't know. I haven't played with the flying 1-drops. Seems kind of sketchy to me to play 1-power guys. But it kind of makes sense. If you play flying 1-drop, Knight of Grace, Vanguard, then like all of Black-Green's blockers are terrible against you. The problem is that if you play 1-power 1-drop, you're going to be pretty bad against control. It's just such a huge difference. Hey, TBS. Wow. Slanderous. TBS says, I've seen Yelger without a shirt and he's no Jace. I don't know, is that good or bad actually? I'm not even sure. Might actually be a compliment. Alright, what's the deal here? What's the deal, yo? Alright, TBS, I hope you're ready. That's what we're playing in Lille this weekend. What is opponent splashing for? He's probably splashing for Fine Finality. He's probably playing the white-green Explore deck. Grow. I guess I want to grow into Tristani. That was deep. What flyers does white-red play? I think they played a 2 toughness guy, the 1-2 flyer, maybe both, maybe Healer Hawk too. Yeah, TBS, what are you going to play in Lille? You have to break it, because I'm obviously not breaking it. Let's see. Let's see who can outgrind who. We're both going to have Immortal Sun. We're both going to have draw a lot of cards. This is going to be interesting. I think I can outgrind that deck. It's the deck we tried the other day. It was actually pretty good. I think it's pretty solid. I went 3-2, but I think I played kind of poorly against Control. So basically he's playing something like that. They might have made some changes to the deck, but... You're on Dino right now? Are you teasing? Isn't that deck unplayable? The like Frenzy Swordtooth Dino deck? Thought that deck was unplayable. Let's see, how does Dino do in our super secret spreadsheet? How do we do against the Dino deck? First, red-green Dino experiments. We're 50-50 against it, 1-1. Someone lost against that deck? That was probably me, actually. Alright, want to compass into routes? Kind of want to get value. You know what's going to be good against them? Zakama. Zakama is going to be very nice. I'm going to go for full value, I guess. Fin your deck, etc., etc. All that good stuff. Not Frenzy. Dude, playing that deck, I mean, red-green Dino could be good, honestly. I was thinking about it. I mean, Carnage Tyrant's insane right now. You have Commune, like Devgord Scavenger is kind of good. Dude, that sounds kind of sweet. Just Regisaur into Tyrant into Galta. Steel Leaf Champion. Naya? What about just mono greens flashing red? I'm considering red-white aggro, mono-red burn, or Boris Angel. What do I think? Not sure. Wow. Dude, I forgot they had that card in there. I guess that card is excellent against me. It's almost like I'm baiting them. Because I have 2 Immortal Suns in my deck. I guess they have Fine Finality. This is going to be a long game. I need to play fast. I need to make sure I stay ahead on time. This could be just a super long match. Clarion's too good to not play in Dino. Yeah, that sounds super sick, actually. Sounds like you're going to be awful against Control, but if you're not playing Elf and Steel Leaf and You might be playing Elf. I don't know what's in your deck. Wow. I know you had the Dino technology. It's holding out on me. I need to be careful. They could legit get their... they could probably legit get their Wild Growth Walker bigger than 20 toughness in a single turn. Like go Walker into March. Alright, Gab, now you're just being stupid. Block, take 5, 9, blah, blah, blah. Wait a minute, that was good. That's probably bad. Yeggles, thanks for the support, buddy. TBS Dash, thanks for being awesome enough to earn the Yeggles gifted sub. Do I want to try Naya Dinos after this league? Not really. I'll let TBS test it. I mean, if it's really good, maybe I'll just take the deck lists. I don't know how I'm going to do with cards. I might just buy the deck when I get to the GP. I mean, it's standard, right? The vendors are not going to be out of any cards. Why did he not attack with that card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Yeah, I mean, they have 4 cards in hand, and I only have a star. They can actually outgrind me pretty easily. Those Path to Discovery. I guess they tapped... Oh no, they played it tapped. I was going to say they tapped their Memorial, but they haven't. Even Memorial's pretty sick against me. Yeah, they're going to have more lands, more cards. How have they missed a land drop? Was Path in play? Vendors are always out of something. I don't think that's going to be true for that GP. There's going to be so many vendors and it's standard. Alright, to get Walker back, I guess they're playing it around Deafening Clarion. Oh well, I'm gonna play a binder deck. Oh, that's kind of bad. Wow, 6-8 already. Yeah, I guess I don't know that alarm has a... This goes off at midnight apparently. Man, is standard just so expensive? I'm gonna have to spend like $600 to get a deck. I don't own much. That sucks. Why am I going to GP? That's why I don't go to GPs. Alright, it's kind of rough. I guess I didn't draw any of my card advantage cards. I have every Shockland? Yeah, probably. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I get to float 5. So I get 19 mana. instead of 18. Alright, so I don't have to pay 2 life. Did you guys know that Zakama untaps all your lands and not just 9 lands? I did not know that. Ochi, you have cards for standard? I would love that. By the way, guys, I'm gonna try and set that up. I'm not sure what's the best way to figure out the logistics, but if any of my subs, I wanna. So there's the Hall of Fame ceremony in next PT in Atlanta in like 2 weeks or whatever. And on the Thursday before the PT, there's a Hall of Fame ceremony, and I get to bring a guest. If I go, actually, how am I gonna get there? I'm gonna have to cap because I'm gonna get the. Anyways, and I figured I would just take one of my subs. That'd be cool. So I don't know if any of my subs can be in the Atlanta, like wants to go and can go. Obviously, it's on you to get there, but yeah. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Alright, what should I shoot? I guess I'll shoot the walker. I guess I should shoot the enchantment first. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. McKees will be there. Yeah, I mean, I guess I had like kind of a like not a pro player in mind, but yeah, McKees for sure. If you wanna, you can be in. No, I think I want to kill Discovery first, right? And then I can like shoot that guy in response. You can also shoot Path again so they don't get to explore twice. Let's see. Shooting Tristani now makes no sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I get to shoot 2 more things. I don't think they have removal in their deck, right? This deck has 2 bindings, I guess. So I need to keep mana up for binding. Alright, I think as long as I keep mana up for binding, it's pretty hard for me to lose. I guess I could get overran by March of Multitudes. I don't want to kill Tristani right away, because then they can just play another one. So I want to kill Tristani in the combat step. Hey Giorgio, you're going to be at the PT2, right? You said you were qualified. Like he said, I would prefer it if you took someone not on the train, but I'm up for it. Yeah, I would figure it'd be more cool if it's someone that's not even on the PT, but yeah, I didn't even think about, yeah, some of you guys are just actually cute for the PT, because my subs just rock. Alright, I think I'm gonna shoot... token, and that's it. This way I'm playing it super safe. I'm basically playing around double binding. Now I'm gonna shoot Tristani. Alright, that's probably better than mana for Zakama. So one problem with that deck, it's not really good at killing annoying creatures. That deck like completely folds to Honor Guard, for instance. I mean, not completely, because you have Find Finality, But yeah, that deck just I played that deck in a league, and I played against White Red was main deck Honor Guard, and that was that. It was no deck. So yeah, I'm not sure what's the best way of going about that, but I guess just PM if you're interested, if you're a sub and you're interested in being like part of the giveaway for the Hall of Fame ceremony, send me a message on Twitch maybe, and I just write down your name, I guess, because I don't know how else I'm gonna keep track. Hey Kenji, thanks for the host. Wow. Sorry the stream, are you just done? Sorry the stream went so poorly and you just had one viewer. Numut the Mummy. Yeah, that's the Nummy. Is that him? Is that how you spell, or is that like a fake Numut? Dude. I didn't realize, Brazils are doing so poorly. Hunter Lionheart, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Numa the Mummy was the massive raid, the massive host. What's up, Lily? Anyways, it kind of sucks. All my cards are kind of good against them. I think Banefire's pretty bad. Not high enough impact. Even Tristani is like very low impact against them because their guy gets so huge. Tristani is like barely a speed bump. I kind of like Knight because they have Immortal Sun and Path of Discovery in their own binding. What did this guy have? Wow, they're just gonna bring Chaos Swan against me too. I probably need to have Knight in my deck. I think it's gonna get ugly. Alright, I have absolutely no clue. I feel like I maybe need Settle to beat a massive a March. Maybe board out Clarion somehow against the white green tokens deck because it's too low impact. That seems weird. I'm gonna board out a Tristani. I guess I'm only gonna have 2 Immortal Sun. Palaka Worm seems like underwhelming, honestly. And I don't know. I guess only 2 Knights. Tiago, you can check out the cat sheet command, the link. What chat changes have you made since yesterday? I think I updated the deck list. You can see for yourself. And I played, that's like the 3rd league I played was the deck, so I made changes twice. Man, you guys rock. Just casually getting over 1,000 viewers like all the time these days. I guess I should enjoy it while it lasts. Probably not gonna last. Once the standard hype dies down a bit and I go back to drafting title secret tech for the PT. But I appreciate it. It's cool. It's exciting. Pretty nice curve here. Does Gateway into Grow? And we have like the best card in the matchup. I just realized they have that in my opening hand or they just draw it. It's like, I don't think they have any ways to deal with it. It's like literally just game if I get to cast the Kama. I'm the last refuge of the MTGO birds. Five, 6, 7, 8. I think I might just cast Knight next turn. Let's see, what are they out to binding? They have Knight, they have their own I think I'm gonna get rid of a binding. Am I in a hurry to cast the route? Not really. Let's see. I mean, am I in a hurry to cast the... That's gonna get rid of their path. Not letting them go off. I need to slow them down a bit, and then I can probably take over with the Kama. Yeah, obviously Arena is a huge reason of why I'm getting so many viewers, I'm sure. So that's perfect combination right now. Another path. Immortal Sun gets owned pretty hard by Knight of Autumn. If I get Immortal Sun going, it's so good. I think Binding's probably kind of whatever against them. Devin doesn't just want to play Zakama ASAP and probably just... I think Zakama's going to single-handedly win me the game, but I don't know, I guess we'll find out. I don't want it scary. Now he can hit... I got rid of all my one answers. Now they can just rid... Oh, never mind, I can just kill the one right away. I'm dumb. Tap 9 mana, doesn't manage to type a white. Okay, getting rid of that ASAP. And then just gonna say go. Pretty lucky I just drew the best card in my deck by far. I have already all 4s and stuff, but I want to discard Immortal Sun. I do not believe I can lose this game. Should I just not attack? I guess I mean, there's no way they have Settle in their deck, right? Whatever. That's so bad. They just make a bunch of tokens and block. I guess that's fine. I mean, maybe they brought in Settle just because they're like... I got pretty lucky, by the way. I think them playing the Cow Swan out before I had Zakama was maybe a bit greedy. Why not march for 4? What is that about? Not another Zakama. Honestly, I think I should have 2 Zakama in the main. Ray is the best card you can... I'm just gonna start gaining life, I guess, or shooting stuff. I guess I'll gain life. I don't really want to shoot Knight of Autumn anyways. I don't know, they're kind of repping Settle the Wreckage. Probably just a coincidence. I should have just played Tristani. Oh no, never mind. I have to keep Freeman. Oh wow. Need to remember to always keep Freeman up. Maybe even 6-man up for double binding. I guess I have ways to get rid of binding after sideboard, so it's not as scary. I know, Lily, I'm not shooting the knight out of respect. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna play around Settle. I don't care if it's like kind of weak or whatever. I'm just getting so far ahead, nothing's gonna matter. I know I said I wanted to play second Zakama, but then I decided to be a bit reasonable and not put 2 cards that cost 9 mana in my deck, but maybe it's just very reasonable to play 2 Zakama. So this guy can still, the way they can kill Zakama is Chaos One into Star of Extinction or something like that, I think. That's kind of their out right now. I always forget that costs 1 mana when you have Immortal Sun out. Also March, I need to be careful. How much can they march for right now? Can march for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? And then play Immortal Sun? I guess I can kill Immortal Sun. I'm gonna play it safe here. Okay, I was deafening Clarion just to clear the board a bit. Make sure things don't get out of hand. I have Cell for March. Oh yeah, I'm dumb. I can still cast it actually because of Immortal Sun. That's a good point. I know I'm not swinging. They have nothing that really deals with that, so I just don't want to lose to Settle Wreckage. That's why I'm taking my sweet time. Also, I'm kind of enjoying it. Have the fun with this deck is just doing that when you're so far ahead. Alright, we get to kill them. Le neat. Même magique, hein, neat. Yeah. Just a nit. What can I say? Using Zakama to convoke a March of the Multitudes. Surely that pattern hasn't been done much. I think that's enough to kill them. Man, I hope they have Settle. I just look like a genius. Wow. Cowardice. Cowardice paid off, guys. They probably just drew it. They probably just didn't have it the entire game. If you have Seal Away tapping Zakama to March, yeah, I don't think that deck plays Seal Away, but that's a good point. Might as well. Bertram. This guy plays a bit of everything. I think White Red once, then time after. I can't remember what he was on the last time I played against him. Can't wait to Zakama people right out of the GP. Just crush dreams. Water Grave. Yikes. Water Grave is not good, guys. Not good for us. Oh, please, please let me live the dream. Please, come on, let's go. What happens to the other cards, by the way? They just go to the graveyard. Part of me wants to live the dream. Alright, I'm just gonna cast Route this turn anyways. Before he runs me out of basics. Can you deduce what he took? Yeah, I guess I could. Sounds like a lot of work. Oh, there's one Tristani that's gone. Do they also play Counterspell in their deck? Filthy. Probably. I'm assuming if you're playing campaign, you're playing at least a few sabotage. That was good tapping by me. So just run my Clarion into Counterspell. Well, let's keep saying go. They might have Dream Eater, they might have another Thief in hand. So I have 11 mana. Probably need to start casting cards, right? Yeah, the plan is to just die, cast nothing exactly. Two Tristani guns, jeez. Just all the Tristanis. Be kind of masterful if they were just like bluffing the counterspell the whole time. Just has all lands in hand. Settle Wreckage. Nice. There's so many cards they're stealing, they're stolen. Wait, what just happened? Memorial Thief? Probably has a bunch of Star of Extinctions. I'm just gonna get Banefired. I have a feeling. I mean, he's a favorite to have Banefire. I don't know, I'm not gonna try and figure out what they have. It's just too much work. Yeah, got Thiefed. The Fun Police. Thief of Sanity is kind of a miserable card. It's either really you either feel really bad because they just kill it, or your opponent feels really bad. I don't know if it's a very fun design for anyone. I have exactly 6 mana. Was that the BM Surveil? Like Surveil, just kidding. Had a counter spell. I might not be able to kill them, honestly. Should have played these guys' blessings. Palaka Worm. Might have just... Well, we know he didn't take Banefire, so I guess I've got that going for me. Oh, and Destruction deck. Does it make a difference? Should I draw now? And I have 6 cards left. I have Gateway. I have Gateway and I have Banefire left in my deck. Trying to figure out what the play is. I mean, they're just gonna get a counter spell and I lose, right? I think I just need to draw now. How many Clarins left in my deck? 1, 2, 3 Clarins gone. How many do I play right now? Do I have 3 or 4? 4. I guess I'll just draw on my turn. Oh yeah, Thought Erasure, yeah. I mean, all he has to do is top a Thought Erasure, top a Counterspell, top a Sabotage. That sucks. I need one more turn. Let's see. Let's see what is left in my deck. I had both Zakama and Banefire left in my deck. Alright. They had Eldest Reborn, right? Night Thief. Alright, Banefire is in. Binding is in. Cellar Wreckage is out. Star of Extinction out? Doom Whisperer is pretty good against me. Aren't any good against their deck? Probably. Probably better than Pelaka Worm. Mine's probably pretty good against their deck. Just beatdowns and kills Eldest Reborn. And kills the campaign, I guess. Forgot about the campaign. That's another matchup where I wish I had more Compass. I wonder if Compass just not the nuts. Tyrant is good versus every deck. That is kind of true. I could just board out routes. Maybe route's better than grow, given my configuration right now. Grow's better on turn 3, I guess. Is this Kenshi's deck? Wow. A classic. Yeah. I saw Kenshi was doing pretty good with the deck on his stream, so I decided to give it a try. It's been pretty sweet so far. I wonder if I want all the carrions. I mean, I single-handedly lost to Thief, but now I have Binding, I have an extra Banefire. I'm actually gonna... How many answers? I want like 6 answers. I think that's reasonable. Alright, I'm gonna board out a Ram spell. Kenji went 3-2 and 4-1 was it? Nice. It's like this story of like the guy who like he makes up something, he tells it to his friend, and then like a day later, like some dude's like, haven't you heard this and this that happened? And it was like the stuff he had made up, and that like his friend had told someone who had told someone who had told someone, and like the rumor came back to him, just still made up stuff. It's like when you want to know if you can trust your friends. You just make up something that only them would know, and then if you hear about it, you know they leaked it. Spyglass named Doom Whisperer? Yeah, that doesn't sound that great. Is that what happens in The Departed? Is that how he makes the mall? I don't remember. It's been a while. That movie was pretty sweet. What do you think about Grixis controlling Standard? I don't know. I think it's probably bad, but you only play against... There's still a lot of different decks. People watch Still Brewing, so you only have to play against that many different decks that often. I mean, there's a chance they board out. There's a chance they board out Eldest Reborn, but they gotta expect Carnage Tyrant after sideboard. I could have just played Binding on Disinformation Campaign. That would have been the reasonable play. That one was the greedy play, aka bad play. I'm gonna get punished. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna play my land. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do this game. They have 7 cards in hand. I don't even think it matters what I do. I just punted. I was supposed to just bind the campaign. I got super greedy. That was like awful. Against blue-black, you just can't binding the best card in their deck. I don't even know what I was thinking. I was kind of desperate trying to ramp up into Carnage Tyrant. Just literally so bad. I mean, I guess campaign, once you have like your Hellbent, it doesn't do that much anymore, but... He's running into Detection Tower. Someone was talking about it earlier, I think, in chat. People have evolved. Seems pretty good in their 2-color Demir deck, honestly. It's a pretty miserable matchup, too. I don't know, I guess I'm going to try and set up something sweet. They probably have a counter spell anyways. The good thing is they've already played 2 Thought Erasure, so I have that going for me. Alright, I'm gonna bait. I'm gonna try and bait a counter spell, I guess. Alright, bait unsuccessful. Disdainful Stroke. I don't know. I just played so bad. I got so far behind. If I played I think if I played Binding on campaign on turn 4, I think I actually have a reasonable shot. I feel like I just want 4 Bindings in my sideboard. I think it's the best card in my bad matchups. It's still not that great, but it's kind of annoying. I guess they have Dream Eater. What's his face? Even blue-black can deal with freaking... Maybe I could play Ferox in my sideboard. I don't even really know why I'm playing this game, but oh well. Try. We'll try. Alright, GG's. You 4-1 was your dino deck? Why don't you 4-1 like 5 more times and then we can play it? Alright, I actually need a quick break. I need a bathroom break. I'll be back in... Do I want a snack too? No, I'm not that hungry. I'll be literally back in like 1 minute. The free to dream. Isn't the joke the 2 free dream when you're 2 and 2? Well, I keep beating my good matchups and losing to my bad matchups was very, I don't know. 3 has been on, like, I think I'm 10 and 0 in games against green decks. And then I got lucky against White Weenie, and then I've lost twice to the blue deck, once to a blue-black deck. Am I going to GP Lille? Oui, oui, oui. Je vais à Lille ce week-end avec mon ami Benjamin. What's the last time you played Dota and what's your skill level in Dota? I actually deleted Dota a few days ago. I think I'm probably going to reinstall it after the PT, but I was like, I needed a kind of a clean break. I've been watching a bit of Dota, and my level is Ancient 1. About 3,500 MMR or so. Let's see, do I want to ramp? Or do I want to play Compass and then ramp on turn 5? I'm gonna just play Compass. Alright, hopefully it's not a mirror match. Hopefully they're just playing like the Frenzy, red-green Dino Frenzy deck. Sword Tooth's not that good. They mulligan to 5. Not the best card on a mult 5, that is true. Maybe I'm a bit higher than 3.5k. Maybe I'm like 3.7, 3.8. I don't know, it was weird because I was Legend 5 or whatever it is, and then I lost a game, and then I ranked up to Ancient 1, so that didn't make a ton of sense, honestly. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not bad for a mulligan to yeah, I don't know if I can keep up with Frenzy. As usual, Zakama would be the answer. It is kind of cool that I get to cast... well, I guess it's nice. I don't take damage. I'm going to get to flip the Compass. Le Compas. Yeah, I feel like Zakama's the nuts. I feel like I want more Compass in my deck. Damien says the other opposite. Damien says Compass has always seemed super awful to me. I feel like it's pretty good against some of the problem cards. Would have been pretty good against that Thief of Sanity, like Thief of Sanity, Doom Whisper. Kind of forces them to overextend. Is Doom Whisper good in green-black min-range? I think it's fine. I don't know if it's your best option, though. I wouldn't deem myself a green-black specialist. Is the Kama the best creature in Standard? Obviously. Obvi. This guy is asking if I have the Star of Extinction. But of course, do I even need to play it right now? I guess I don't have the City's Blessing. Might as well. Like, you don't want to play it for one guy. I think playing it for two big guys and an elf is good. No one made Path of Metalwork in Boros yet. I remember playing against it very early in the format once, and I think it like completely wrecked me. Can't remember what the matchup was, but no, I guess the all-in Boros deck's not very good. We could have kept it for the flipped land. Oh, right. He knew about it though. He watches the stream. He asked me if I had Star of Extinction in hand. Alright, nice. I have the city's blessing. Can start going to work myself. They have Banefire in their deck, right? I'm assuming they have at least a Banefire or two. Lille is this weekend, yeah, and it's covered. We actually get coverage. Not the stupid Americans, or maybe both GPs are covered, I don't know. I know Lille is covered. Simon Gertston and Marine. So Stellar Wreckage could be Cleansing Nova right now. Could be using Cleansing Nova to get rid of all his artifacts and enchantments. They have Banefire and Phytospire. How about Riley Knight? I'm sure he'll be there too. I love Riley Knight as well. Riley is DG. As we say, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, just in case I'll play. So I guess I'm supposed to settle right away as soon as I have two big guys. Especially to play Regisaur. Oh, never mind. It's a druid. If I don't want it this turn, I'm going to have to do it the next. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do it right away. Giving them more lands for their... yeah. This is not that great, but oh well. Elves or no elves in green black. I'm in the elves camp, but I'm on the fence because Twitch Extraordinaire, Autumn Lily, and Misplaced Danger are standing strong, and they don't play elves, so I'm not sure. $20 freelands or 24? I would actually play 25 if I was playing no elves. Ali, what's up, buddy? Thanks for the sub. All right, I got my own little card drawing engine going on. Are you streaming? Streaming later, Ali? Trostani. Download the full version, dude. It's literally a commercial for tires, but it's just great somehow. I guess I'll use Clarion. I guess I could save it for Lifelink. I guess I like Clarion, play Tristani. It's probably a reasonable line. I think I played the land right. You gotta finish the article, yeah. Damn, I need to write my article tomorrow too. I've been bad. I think there's a moto downtime tomorrow, right? Tomorrow afternoon. I would play, honestly, if I was playing the zero out version, I was playing 25 lands. And I even think playing 26 is not out of the question. Pretty much against every deck, if you ever miss a land drop, you just lose. But at least I think 24 is not enough. I know everyone plays 24. But you know what they say, more lands equals more wins. And if I was playing Lanor Elf, I would probably play 24. Alright, what's going on here? I think I've kind of stabilized. I don't know. I guess I have that guy to deal with right now. I guess I have, yeah, man, this Spires has been so huge. It's been just so good, honestly. Oh, I forgot I had that card in my deck too. That card could be good. It's kind of a race. Who can degen faster? I feel like they should be able to degen faster. Do you write the entire article in the same day? It depends. Usually not, because I'm like pretty slow, but it's not easy and I don't super enjoy it. Playing into Frenzy is kind of fun, but also not that fun. You like kind of never know what you're gonna get. It can be kind of tilting when they just go off. Like they just did now. No, I'm just dead. I'm dead on board. Might draw something good though. That is not something good. That is something pretty good. Why would you ever not choose the third mode if you're gonna deal free damage to everything? Just give lifelink to your creatures in the dark, right? I guess I have the mana to cast Arch actually. I might just be dead. If they just have a burn spell in hand, I'm just dead. They can just sack experimentation or whatever and kill me. Yeah, looks like I'm dead. I don't think they would sack it just to play a bunch of creatures. Assuming they have a burn spell. Alright, they degen a bit faster than us. Alright, that seems good. That seems good. They might have Vivian Reed. It's kind of tough. I kind of need it all against them. It's really tough to sideboard. They have steel. It's such a weird deck. They can go like the grindy draw, or they can just go like Lanor Elf into Steel Leaf Champion. Knight is just awesome against them. Banefire is probably pretty bad. Maybe I just board out Clarion? Killing the mana guys is kind of nice. They're even playing the O2. Gotta board out something though. Giving them extra land is kind of cuts. I don't know, I kind of want Settle because of, I mean, they do have like giant monsters and Steel Leaf champs. Shouldn't this matchup be good? I mean, I just didn't draw, I don't know, I drew pretty well. They just had Frenzy, they kind of went bigger this game. Maybe just Carnage Tea. Carnage Tea blocks pretty well against them. Tristani feels like too little. Tristani is actually probably not great. I just won't play Settle. And you know what? I don't think I want Spyglass either. Can you name Elf on Spyglass? Mana abilities. Alright, I'm gonna try that. No Nova at all seems questionable. I don't know, it just seemed like Settle was good and just helped. I was struggling against Phoenixes. I was struggling against Adonto Vanguard, so you know, there's not a ton of matchups where you want to get rid of enchantments and artifacts. Mostly the Frenzy Treasure Map decks, and that's it. This hand's like kind of perfect. Any tips for your first GP? Nothing that's not super common sense. I don't know. Get a good night's sleep. Try and have fun. Try and enjoy it. I don't know. Try not to eat crappy food for lunch. I always do that. I wonder how much like poor eating habits has cost me in equity. Alright, I won't get super greedy. I think I'll be a bit greedy. Like, I feel like every time you eat a heavy meal, like the garbage they give you, like I always crash after and make bad mistakes. Eat a big breakfast and pack snacks. Yeah, that sounds kind of good. Practice your sleight of hand. Get lucky. That's great advice. So I figured that might happen to Vivian Reed, but I figured it would at least bait Vivian Reed, and then I get to starve extinction anyways. But like playing Gateway now is better if they have Vivian Reed, if they don't have Vivian Reed, and also if they play Vivian Reed and minus, it's not too bad for me. Take two. Eat it. Oh, this game's looking super grim. I'm gonna die to Varix. These boarding out all the Deafening Clarion was super smart. That's me, super smart. Compass is just nuts against them. Compass is just nuts against everyone. I'm assuming most standard decks can just not beat if I just have 4 compass in my deck, they just can't win. Physically cannot deal enough damage. This deck with Star and more land destruction. Probably not that great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This seems like kind of a bad matchup. They can outgrind you. All their threats are kind of huge. Clarion's not that good against them game 1. Alright, well, hopefully they don't have Banefire. Alright. I can live with that. That's a pretty good draw. Okay, we need them to break. We need to dodge like 2 turns. He said Jesus. Cheese. Memorial to War. Who's the Dino deck now? That's right. Alright, I need to dodge Banefire 1 more turn. Ooh. Could just take it, get onto 2. I guess I have a blocker for the 5/5. Fanak was just 1 they're gonna block, and then I slow my. I think I can just attack with both. I think it's pretty safe. Alright, even better if you're blocking. That was a nice draw. Kill Flyer. King Flyer is only better if they draw another Flyer, because I have the Spire, I think. So I'd rather kill the biggest creature in play. Immortal Sun is gas, but they're kind of keeping up. See, if I'd killed the dragon last turn, now they would have a double block where they get to keep 1 creature. So I think my play was right. I mean, it definitely worked out. I think I'm gonna just destroy treasure map, right? It's just got to be more valuable than gaining 4. Play my own Frenzy instead of Immortal Sun? Yeah, maybe. Or both. I could play a couple of Frenzy. Problem is I have a lot of lands in my deck. So Frenzy is not that good when you have a lot of lands. Ooh, that's a good one. That's Le GG. Yes, I lose to Banefire. I think I only lose to Banefire, right? Yeah, I mean, I guess there's no point in having two frenzy in play, really. Unless you're playing it around enchantment or artifact removal. Pass and March only play here? Yeah, I agree. I agree, doing anything else would be pretty bad. I don't know why I kept the Spire on tap. Just in case. He likes that. Well. He said, had no idea I had that thing. Man, I kind of need Settle. They're just so hard to win if I start giving them extra lands. Also, all my other cards are kind of gas anyways. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the deck that way. Man. Kind of have... Nah, it's too clunky. I need to draw land. Yeah. Alright. I mean, I had Zakama, and if I got lucky, I had like a pretty fast Zakama, but that's gonna need a lot of luck. Yeah, it's probably pretty easy mull. Zakama though, guys. Zakama. Alright, that's Steel Leaf. My deck's really bad against Steel Leaf Champion. Yeah. Can I cast a relevant spell before they kill me? Could have Settled Wreckage in hand right now over some of these cards. Could put Lavical in my deck. Yeah, Lavical would be a good sideboard card. Problem is there's a lot of cards I need in my deck. There's these. Did I just get rid of Immortal Sun? I mean, I guess I have to. That's kind of the nuts. It's kind of their best draw, I think. Steel Leaf into Steel Leaf. I decided to gamble and not leave Settle Wreckage in my deck. Wow, I almost had it too. I had Route into Flipping Compass. Alright, GG's. How's this deck going? We had our first losing league.